Okay, everyone. I'm doing a little bit of Plants vs. Zombie, but not traditionally. I'm just doing a little question mark. And that's always, what would give you more money? A fully stocked Zen Garden, or playing Survival, Last Stand? And I know the answer, but I want to, explain how I got to it. If I look at the Zen Garden, mine's almost full, except these two. I just got these last time. I'm gonna wait till I'm gonna sell them, actually, because I don't care. Fully grown, they'll be worth more. But they're not really... I don't really need these, because these are like just duplicates for me right now. My Zen Garden's not full, as you can see. I'm missing the standard pea shooter, the cornipult, the pot plant, a few other things that I can't think of right now. The potato mine, which is weird because I thought I had it at one point. And I have a couple duplicates. You know, this guy's a duplicate, and this plant's a duplicate, and Torchwood is a duplicate. I had this fully stocked with madrigals. Like, these two were madrigals for a while, and so were these two, and I just had it, this little snail, I just clicked on him to wake him up, but he's gonna go to sleep pretty soon. The question was, well, how much money does the Zen Garden give you if you give him some chocolate and leave it alone? I remember on the ISO version, I never owned it, but I watched people play it, you gave him some chocolate, and then you go off and do other things in the game, and he'd automatically still collect coins for you, and then you come back, it says he collected 100 and something coins. I'm like, what the fuck, yes! But here in this version, the Game of the Year edition for Steam, it doesn't do it. Does not do it. So you have to actually have the game open and just sit here for an hour while you give him chocolate and he just goes around and collects all the things for you. So I would sometimes turn it on and go work and then come back, and the ratio of money is about 7 to 10,000 in an hour, depending on how lucky you get with the golden coins, which are worth 100 and these are only worth 10. So it's about, you can say it's 7,000 an hour. I've gotten up to 10. But the other way to make money in the game, if you need cash, of course, is Last Stand. And you can farm Last Stand. Now, I have this in full screen mode, so it's stretched out to fit widescreen, so it looks distorted. But I think that's okay. This is just to make a point. And you guys know the strategy by now, probably, for Last Stand, to basically always survive and make the most money. And if you don't know it, I'll show it to you while I talk. So, I was wondering, what's the maximum amount of madrigals you can pop down here, and how much money can you possibly get in the 5 stages of Last Stand? I'm missing something. What am I missing? Lily pad? No, I've got that. There's one more plant that I need. Oh yeah, no. I've got those. I have the coffee bean. I have the magnets. There's one more item. Actually, fuck it, I'll just take the squash or something. Oh, no, you need the fucking tall nut. Okay, you have to have this set up. Actually, you don't have to. There's a no foom shroom setup. It requires winter melons and regular melons. The problem with that setup is you can't put as many madrigals down because it costs less initially, but the maintenance is higher up. Maybe I'll show it. It's a little bit harder to get to work. I also know that 1, 2, 3, 4. The zombies in the pool can pop up as far as 4 back. So you need to plant 4 back. But you only need 6 lily pads for defense. But you need 6 pumpkins, because when they pop up in the bag, they'll start munching, and you can't have that. So let's see, it goes down, boom shroom, you get that right there, and those are all the tall nuts you need. Now let's just set up real quick. Now you might wonder at some of the things I'm about to do, but I found it to be virtually foolproof. I'll show it to you. You put this many magnets down, and then of course you put 4 garlics. Now Last Stand takes about 10 minutes to do after you're set up, of course. I don't want that. And of course setting up takes some time too, so you gotta factor that in as well. But actually, if you cheese it, you can quit and come back, and it'll have the save of the last time you quit and came back. Not the last time you succeeded, but the last time you went to the main menu and came back, so you can probably replay the last stage over and over again. And it might do that. now you have to worry about the magnets in the back, but you don't need a coffee bean if you make them a gold magnet, which is 25 less sun. This is your setup right here. This is all you need. And you have to have some money left over for maintenance on the garlics, so you can't just plant everything madrigals after this, so you gotta save some sun. But overall, you can plant pretty much the whole thing as long as you keep in mind how much you need to save. Usually about 150. See, these are 50, so you can save about 100 maybe initially. And I do like to fill this up slowly with madrigals. But initially, you can pump this out and then have 200 left for maintenance. The pumpkins won't die and need replaced until about wave 3. So you can save up sun for that later. But about 100 for garlic, and so technically I could spend 2 lily pads and 1 more madrigal. Maybe I'll put 1 down. Now I have 125, so enough for 2 garlics. Yeah, so because I put a lily pad down and a madrigal, I'll only have enough to replace 1 garlic. That might be okay initially. Fuck it, let's do it. Because the more you have, the better. But you need some damage control, so this is pushing it. But let's start it out. Now, people have already on YouTube shown Last Stand and had a far more money. But the whole point of this video is I was just wondering what would make more money: a full Zen Garden, pumping out money all the time, or Last Stand, just playing it for 10 minutes. And the answer is Last Stand for 10 minutes. And my money right now is 17,000, about 17,300 before we started. So this should probably net me about 10 grand, I think. This whole 5 episodes, and it only takes about 10 minutes, plus setup. And you need 2 garlics because of the pole vaulters. I had other setups where I'd put it closer and they would come that way. And that setup works too, but not for foom shrooms. This is the absolute minimum amount you need. And the other setup without foom shrooms isn't guaranteed. It can fail and you have to plant 1 further back because there's a problem. If you have where this magnet is, if you have a firing plant on this where this magnet is, and one of the seaweed zombies pops up and eats, he can pop up too far forward and start eating, which means the plant inside this pumpkin can't shoot him. If it's a foom shroom, it can. Well, you see how they popped up here? Well, he could pop up as far back as here, and if this is a firing plant, it won't work. And he'll eventually eat the pumpkin, the plant, the lily pad, and just go down the road, and you're dead. So, that means you have to plant 1 further back if you don't use foom shrooms. Or you put a foom shroom there, but because the foom shroom is the only thing that can fight on all sides like that. Now, technically, the back repeater can, but let's just not go there. Oh crap! I didn't actually coffee bean these guys, did I? That's not good. I missed that totally. I was wondering why I had so many madrigals because I didn't spend 150. Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to plant this because that's 150 right there. Okay, now I have 150 for damage control. I probably should keep it. Yeah, so I won't plant any more madrigals right now. That'll give me 50 left over. So I could plant some lily pads, but it's probably not worth it. And anyway, you do want to double up the magnets because magnets can only suck up a maximum number of coins at a time. I think it's about 5 or 7, something like that. See, that was 5 coins, and it didn't grab this one. But with 2 magnets, you don't have that problem because when this one rests, this one sucks up the other coins, and the coins don't have time to vanish. Coins last longer in the Zen Garden. They have to, because the snail has to get to them. So they disappear quicker on the map here. But madrigals produce coins a lot quicker than they do in the Zen Garden. I don't know the ratio, but it takes quite a while for coins to pop out in relation to how fast they pop out here. I haven't as of yet found a cheaper setup. Now you could opt to not put 2 food shrooms and only 1 back here, and that does work, but you don't have you don't have double the firepower, and that becomes important with other zombies. When you don't have the ability to suck up all their metal. So now I need damage control. You don't have the damage control right away, as long as there's not a pole vault right away, because if there's no pole vault, the zombie can gulp this but then grab that one, because these back ones rarely get eaten. They only get eaten with pole vault zombies. So See how far back this guy popped? Okay. Yeah, I'll put this one here. If this was an attack shroom, if this magnet was anything attacking other than a foom shroom, I wouldn't be able to touch it. But the foom shroom can reach one away. So, you have to plant one further back. You just have to. It's not a question. Okay, I did damage control. The pumpkins are about a quarter gone with that niche notch there. And that's 125, so it's 250. I have 50 more sun. And that's it. I don't want to spend it because I'll have to spend 75 sun. Kind of want enough for damage control, which would be 225, one pumpkin replaced, and 2 garlics. Well, if it's 125 and 100, and so that's 225, I could spend 75. So that is enough for one more magical. The more you have, the more money you make, of course. And the 6 magnets is the only thing I found guaranteed to really last a lot longer. If they spam you with a ton of conehead zombies in the front, you can lose a lot more pumpkins than you're supposed to. The random factor makes the setup not 100%, but it does make it upwards in the 90s. So, but again, people have already on YouTube shown Plants vs Zombies. I'm just giving you guys a heads up on see the money I made. What did I start at? I don't even remember what I started at. Someone help me out. Was it 15,000? 13,000? Something like that? So, do the math on that and see how much money I'm making just in this alone. Uh-oh, pumpkin's almost dead. I kinda hope they eat it before the round's over, because otherwise I'm wasting some of the bunches. And you don't have enough time for 2 pumpkins to spawn. So, the only thing I can think of is if a bunch of coneheads spawn here, but nah, it's not gonna get any more munched. So actually, after the huge wave, well, I'll just be on standby here. These guards aren't looking totally stressed yet, so they're okay. Okay, this one's... Die, guys. Okay, there we go. I don't want to accidentally click and plant this somewhere because you don't have the sun to make a mistake like that. Oh, this one's looking stressed, but you don't want to plant it until it's necessary. Alright, I will replace it, because you just don't have time for this to recharge. If another one starts looking stressed, or distressed, I should say. Replacing 1, and 2 garlics, maybe 3. So, 225. I do have enough, really, for another magical. But I'm on round 4 now, so I won't be able to totally capitalize. I think this is what we have to do. If I go to the main menu and it says your game will be saved, I'll leave, and then I'll come back. Yeah, continue. There we go. Now it's saved in memory. So I can come back here anytime I want, so I can avoid the setup and just play 1 round over and over again. And that's good practice. If you get a winning setup like this. Or I guess I also want to show you the other setup with without using the troops, but it's a lot riskier. Maybe I won't, you know, because you guys have already seen Plants vs Zombies and going to bed. But oh shit, they've munched a garlic. And the pole vault zombie, if he jumps over this and that's the last bite, he won't change lengths, he'll just gulp it down. So that's always risky. And this pumpkin is really looking distressed. He's getting some bunches. It'd be cool if sun just fell down. Like, you can't plant sunflowers, but if sun fell down. So every once in a while you can collect 25 more sun. Alright. And you have to have tall nuts. There's just no way around it. I'm really worried about that one though. This one right here. So... oh crap, there we go! Haha! Perfect. And I have just enough left over for pole vault comes and I can replace this garlic. flag 4. And it's done. And there's my sun. Now, I have 300 sun. Technically, I mean, that's 50, that's 100. That's 100. 200, 300. I could plant 2 more madrigals, but without damage control, these garlics won't last, so I probably should hold up on that. This is about as many as you can get. If you want to risk not having another magnet, just put an empty pumpkin there, because pumpkins and tall nuts, because pumpkins and they cost the same. And then you could do that, and that would be 175 less, so you could have a couple more madrigals in the back, but I find it not to be worth the extra risk. So let's just go to the main menu and come back. Yeah, it's being cheap, but yeah, I don't even need the money anymore. I bought everything in the game. I've owned the game for a long time, so anyway, I'll just keep playing this over and over again if I want money. Yeah. Alright. Oh crap, they're both distressed. That's not good. These guys I just kind of replanted a while ago, so. What I'm worried about is if I replace this one and a pole vault zombie comes and that's the last fight, this will not have recharged in time. Oh crap, that's already distressed? Again? Oh, I replaced the top one. That's right. Yeah, fuck it, I'll just put that one back. I have enough sun to replace it though if I hear another gold. Nothing beats bloom shrooms for raw damage. There's just no other plant in the game that does this. Because each one of these puffs isn't just one pea puff. I think it's 4 times the damage of a pea puff. So it's equal to the damage of a flame pea that comes out. Yeah, because a flame pea is twice the damage. Is 4 times the damage, I think. So I think. So, yeah. Alright. I see you guys. Pumpkin time? Uh-oh. Pumpkin time. Haha! You need that damage control. Oh crap, look at this. I need 100 sun, I don't have it. Well, anyway, we're done. And that's pretty much that. Maybe I'll show you the other round, but it's with melons and watermelons, and it's a little bit more difficult to pull off. And you need more melons. So, you put the melon back here, and a melon here, and then you put a winter melon here. Well, you walnut this area one closer, and then you put a winter melon and a regular melon, and a winter melon and a regular melon. Because winter melons do half the damage of a melon, they just freeze, they make them go slow. So you need the melon for extra damage. But if you do the melon route, the problem is you can't put these 2 middle magnets down. And if you can't put these magnets down, you don't have enough pull power, and a lot of bucket zombies can totally screw you. So okay, I won't show it. But anyway, there's the money. I think I earned 10,000 in about 10 minutes. Now, it took me longer to do than 10 minutes because I was talking and I was pausing and showing you stuff. But anyway, that's that. A fully stocked Zen Garden is no match. Absolutely no match for Last Stand. So, it makes you wonder why you even build it up in the first place. Gloating rights? In the ISO version, you got an achievement for getting 1 of every plant, but then you could buy a plant guaranteed you didn't have for 50,000 coins, and you can't do it in the Game of the Year edition, which I don't understand at all. But anyway, because you could do Last Stand on the ISO version and farm money as well, so I don't get it. Anyway, Last Stand, better than Zen Garden. See you guys later.